Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know this, but if you don't, I am finally getting a beach condo. I have wanted this for probably as long as I can remember. For some reason, I just gravitate towards the beach. I love hiking, I love mountains, I love exploring new cities, but the beach just is so calming, so peaceful, and it's just where I feel at home. So I've talked about this for so long, whether it be in this country, another country, I just needed to be by the ocean. I spent some time in California, as you guys know, but the prices there are kind of insane, and I was like, I want to be on the water. I don't want to have to walk a mile to get to the beach. I want to be on the water. So I did some research, and I knew I wasn't going to be there all the time because Chicago still is my home. It's where my friends and family are, but I wanted a place that I could turn into an Airbnb. And I just thought this was such a cool extension of everything I do. My goal actually is to get one Airbnb per year, just around the country, and then eventually in other countries. And I kind of just wanna design the whole place so that it's Instagram worthy, and I want to kind of cater to the whole experience. I want to make these guidebooks that help you see the city the way the locals do and really experience it in the best way possible. So, did the research, and I landed on Panama City Beach, Florida, which I always do this. I had never been there. But then I just decided I'm gonna buy some property there. That's where I wanna live. I do this all the time. And it was kind of a crazy idea at first, and then it just kind of started actually happening. And usually my crazy ideas don't pan out, but it did. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna go down there, look at places, and pick one. I kind of wanted to model this YouTube video, kind of like House Hunters type thing. So I'm gonna show you 3 different properties that we went to go see. And these were the things that we were looking for. 2 bedrooms, bunk beds. The bunk beds I just thought was kind of like a cool thing for families, and they would enjoy having those. And once I saw them at one place when I was looking online, just thought it was a really cool idea. And I was like dead set, I want bunk beds, because it's basically like what they did was they put bunk beds kind of in a hallway, so it's not even a real room, but it just adds more beds. More beds, more money, right? A really big balcony, because since the weather's amazing, it's kind of like an extension of the living space. And if the whole reason is that I want to see that ocean view, I want to feel like I'm right there on the water, then I need to have a big balcony to show it off. Okay, so in Panama City Beach, there's a place called Pier Park, and it's the main pier, but the pier isn't really like the thing that people go to. It's right off of the pier. There are all these restaurants and bars and shopping, and just like everything you want to do is right there in Pier Park. So I want it to be close enough to that, preferably walking distance, but if it's like a quick little drive, that also is fine. Well, I do want to redesign it and make it my own design that is what I think is Instagram worthy. I don't want to do too much. So if I could find a place that had the essentials and it's just minimal renovations that can fit within the budget that I set in my head, that is another key thing that I need. So without further ado, I will show you all 3 places, and I can't wait to hear what you think. I wish this was real time so I could like actually hear which one you thought that we got. But please comment below which one you think it was first, and now I'll tell you which one. We went with Tropic Winds. I'm still so in shock that this is actually happening, that I own this, that this is mine, and I can do whatever I want to it, and I can go to the ocean at any point in time. Like, I can just fly, drive, whatever. Oh, it's driving distance, kind of, 14 hours, but that's totally doable. And it's so amazing that like this is not only mine, but I get to make this into a place that feels like home for so many other people. I'm so excited to finally get into the Airbnb business, and I just want to make traveling such a fun thing for people because it's amazing and I love it, and I want it to feel like home for people, but I also want them to be able to experience new things. So I cannot wait to make that happen for people. The one that we chose, Tropic Winds, it did not have the bunk beds, and I was so dead set on that. Like, I thought that was a must. It was like the top of my list, but it does have 2 queen beds in the second bedroom. So it did add a bed for 2 people, so it's basically the same thing. I realized that more important was the location, and this place was on the west side of Panama City Beach, which is something that I really liked because the east side is really like party-ish, so it just wasn't really my scene. I just thought that it'd be better for families, and it's known to kind of just do better for Airbnbs because of that, and it's just like a nicer area. Plus, it is close to Pier Park. It's not walking distance, which I wish it was, but it's just like a quick few-minute drive. It's close enough, and you don't have to go through all the crazy traffic of the east side. So that was another big selling point. And now it's time to renovate it, and I am so pumped to finally like redo a place. If you know anything about me, I love this stuff. I love to like design, and I love to pick out new things, and especially working within a budget. I just find that challenge so much fun. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And if you want to follow along with the renovations, I will link the new Airbnb Instagram below, and I'll have pictures and stories. But you should definitely go follow that and check it out, and you can watch me throughout the process. But I'm also going to be creating a video, obviously, that is gonna show you like all the things that I did in the before and after, which is gonna be a big change. The main thing I'm gonna do in it is change the kitchen. I want it to be like lighter and fresher, make it seem more beachy. Everything seems a little like, I don't know, dark to me right now, so just lighten things up and make it look really nice. It does actually come furnished. All of the places in Panama City Beach do, but I'm gonna get rid of all of it and I'm gonna get all new furniture. So that's gonna be a huge change. Paint, another big change. It's gonna really like make the space look completely different, and I'm super excited to show that to you guys. So subscribe so you can see the next video. Go follow the Instagram account, and I'm really excited to show you along, like take you along with this whole thing. It's gonna be such an adventure, but once it's done, you should be one of our first guests because it's gonna look bomb.